Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System. And I am glad to be here each and every week. I do these lives, business leadership in 15 minutes, for a couple of reasons. One of them is for you to be able to shift your perspective, if you will, your vantage, and really look at your business in a different way, turn it into your competitive edge. And the second reason is for you to implement one thing each and every week. Take action. It doesn't take these massive changes. Really small changes, small shifts in your business can really create a ripple effect and make that impact that you're looking for. So, a question that I get asked most often is, Marianne, who do you work with? And that is single location auto shop owners who are really looking to rid themselves of overload so that they can have a thriving business and life. So, today's topic is a spin on networking. It's amazing how many real life situations or conversations that I have, both inside the industry with clients and even outside of the industry, that really sparks these lives that I do. I like to keep them timely. And what happened was, I think about the many opportunities that we have to network as an owner or a leader in a company. Yet many people don't take advantage of these opportunities. For those that do attend, they may not get the most out of the event and could actually leave feeling deflated or believing that networking really isn't worth the time. So last week, I actually attended a high school event where business owners or representatives were able to go in and help the students with mock interviews, preparing them for when they go for the real interviews, right? They're looking for a job. The agenda was very, very simple. The agenda was lunch, then there was a brief presentation by the school on the automotive program, and then they went straight to the interviews. So it was simple. But what was surprising to me was that many of the guests stayed at their tables without much interaction. So I saw this as an opportunity and I got up and introduced myself to each one of the guests. And I saw this as an opportunity to learn more about their company and the company's needs. Surprisingly, many of them didn't really ask much about my business. And for all of you that don't know, I'm a shop owner as well. So I believed it was a real missed opportunity for them. I've always been interested in people. And years ago, I realized the value of relationships with the help of my mentor. And this is really what I wanted to unpack for you today. So, what really holds people back from going to networking events? These networking events could be within the industry that you're in, but they could be outside of the industry as well, like a chamber event, or there's all kinds of different events that are local to your area. What holds people back? And I thought about it, and I think the biggest one is time constraints or lack of relevance. So many owners or leaders, managers, right, in a company are so caught up in the day to day, it really makes it difficult to find the time to actually do this. The next one is they focus on the immediate needs. So owners or leaders may be overlooking the long term benefits of networking for future opportunities. The third one is introversion or shyness. There's a lot of people that would label themselves as an introvert or maybe being shy, and they just don't feel comfortable in social situations. Point very simple, right? And the fourth one is limited networking skills, or maybe even they had a bad experience, a negative experience in the past. So basically, some people that would maybe go to something like this really can feel out of place. So they're hesitant, it holds them back. And the last one, the fifth one, a lot of times is either fear of rejection or fear of failure. So this can really cause people to overthink um, that being well received by others. They think that maybe they won't be accepted by others, or they start worrying, or they're too concerned about things that they really can't control. So, those are the reasons that I believe a lot of people don't get involved with the networking events. But what I want to say and what I found over the years was don't stay stuck in that negative. Overcome it and realize the long term business benefits of networking. And here's the thing, so few people show up at these types of events, it's really hard to fill them. You stand out. You really do when you go. So, I want to share with you what I found to be the benefits of networking. And if any time during this live, if you have something, an idea, or something that you've done that worked for you, please share it in the comments. This way, we can help other owners, other leaders as well. Even if you're watching this on the replay, definitely put them in the comments. So, one of the benefits is business growth. So you have an opportunity, depending on the event, of meeting potential customers or clients, even a potential employee or team member, or partners that you can work with for long term business success. Okay. So they could be one step removed. You might meet someone and they're like, I know someone who could use your services, or I know someone who's looking for a company like yours. They're looking for a job. So you might be one step removed from the person that you are looking for. The second one is access to resources and support. So, a strong network really provides resources such as mentorship, expertise, advice, and support. Things we're not all good at every part of the business. So, you may meet someone who's better at something else, and you're better at one thing, they're better at another, so you can be a resource to each other, maybe even be an accountability partner. The next one is collaborating and partnerships. So this allows for joint ventures, maybe co-marketing efforts or shared resources towards common goals. You may hit it off with someone and say, for example, I'll give you a great example that happened in our shop. So, automotive repair shop, right? And a lot of the customers that would come in would ask if we had vehicles that they could use, either a loaner vehicle or shuttle. And over the years, we did do that. We had a shuttle vehicle and we had loaner, but there were situations where they were all full, like they were all out, and we didn't have anything to give them. So we had a great relationship with a car rental place that was right down the street. So you meet someone like that and you say, wow, we can actually have a great relationship here. You can refer people there to that rental place. And then it worked out really good because the customers came back and said it was a great experience. So that would be an example of that. The next one is referrals and recommendations. So from satisfied customers, right, to attract new business. That's what you really want, those referrals and recommendations from them. This increases revenue, and it also broadens your customer base, right? The list of customers that you have, because there's going to be a certain amount of customers that are not going to move out of the area, unfortunately, pass away, get rid of their vehicle. So it's really important to constantly have that new business coming in and new source of customers. Another one is market insights and trends. You're keeping up with emerging opportunities, right? Through discussions that you're having with peers and industry experts. This could be within your industry. It also could be at a local event with business owners, because there may be things going on in the city or town that your business is in, and you want to keep current on all of that. The next one is brand visibility and reputation building. So when you're actively participating in these networking events and you're involved with these different activities, you are visible to people. They see you. You're a recognized brand. And we used to get all kinds of people that would come in and say that they saw me and met me at a chamber event or some type of local networking event, when they came into our shop. The next one is problem solving and idea generation. So these shared experiences and perspectives that you have with other people can really spark creativity. You can take an idea from one industry and bring it to your industry. These new ideas and even solutions for maybe a challenge or a problem that you're having. You can take ideas from outside of your industry and bring them in. And lastly, personal and confidence building. So, personal growth and confidence building. It's amazing that when you build and you nurture relationships, they are such a valuable asset for business growth and for business owners, because now you have a network that you could reach out to. So, if you're ready to get started, okay, if I haven't convinced you already, go back and listen to this again, because there's so much value out of networking. I've been doing it for over 25 years and I think it's the best. So I want to give you some tips so that you can prepare for your next networking event. So the first one is be strategic. You want to set some clear goals, because in your mind, you want to think, okay, what type of event am I going to? Who's going to be there? So what's your goal going to be? Is it going to be, as an example, giving back to the community, collaborating with a group, maybe industry challenges that you're having, or maybe even hiring? So you want to be strategic. The second one is you want to be genuine. Show up early, offer to help. They might need some help setting up tables or welcoming people in. Be genuinely interested in others. Listen attentively, because this really builds respect and trust, and you will stand out, because a lot of people, like I said, they don't do these things, and you really do stand out. Prepare your elevator pitch. Be concise, clear, and practice it. Walk around your house. I do it all the time, and have your elevator pitch ready. Who are you? What your business does, and the value that it offers. I would go to networking events locally for my transmission shop, and I would introduce myself all the time. Hi, I'm Marianne Croce from Croce's Transmission Specialists. I am the lady that takes the fear out of auto repair. That's how simple it can be. Come up with something that works for you. The next one is ask open-ended questions. Not the yes and no questions. Really engage with people. Encourage others to share their insights, their experiences, and their interests. This really shows that you're interested in them. Listen more than you speak. Pay attention and ask follow-up questions. Sometimes there are yes and no questions. Have you been to this event before? No. Oh, what brought you here? And now you get into the details. Show interest in their perspectives and their experiences. So you really want to listen more than you speak. The next one is follow up promptly. Get contact information. Personalize the follow up, because when you do this, you establish credibility in that network. personalize it with maybe something that you discussed, and then and in that follow up, and do it promptly. Offer value and support. Share a relevant resource. Make introductions. Maybe you know someone that would be a good introduction for them. Provide assistance if they talk to you about an issue. Maybe there's an article or a blog post that you read on that. Share it with them. Or if it's something that you went through and you figured it out, maybe you can share the 3 steps that you did with them. What this does, this really strengthens the relationships because they see you as more than just what you do, the service that you provide. They really see you as a resource. And lastly, diversify your network. So practice and definitely diversify really enhances creativity, innovation, and problem solving capabilities. So you don't always have to stay in a networking group that's within the automotive industry. You can branch out and go to other events that are in your local area that may not have anything to do with the automotive industry. It's amazing how much creativity and innovation can come out of that. So I'd like to leave you with a pro thinking tip. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Your business depends on you building and nurturing relationships. This is part of an owner's role in business. Your business will grow to the level of your leadership. So once your leadership stops, the business growth is going to stop. The more events you attend, the more comfortable you will become. Don't make it about you and your business. Make it about others. You will be remembered. I promise you. So that's it for this week's Business Leadership in 15 minutes. I'm so glad that you're here. Remember, if you have any suggestions or networking tips that you want to share with a group, drop them in. I really appreciate it. And have an enjoyable week.